I'm here with Culture Ticket.
The Culture Ticket.
The Culture Ticket.
The Culture Ticket.
Culture Ticket!
With butter, not butter. Period.
What's up, y'all? We are on here, another episode of the Culture Ticket. Y'all got some very special guests in the building. But before we get into our guests, I'm going to, play our game. It's called Black Card Revolt. And if you don't know what it is basically I'm going to ask you questions that black people should know. If you don't know it, I need that black card, okay? You already know, so you better come with it, okay?
My black card.
This is a pen. I'm gonna do that with my ass. Dating. What insult will women most often use? Which insult will women most often use when flirting? A. Hey ashy. B. Hey big head. C. Hey ugly. Or D. You stupid. Hey big head.
It's B.
Ashley is doing too much. Ashley, hey Ashley,
I'm up and be like, hey, Ashley.
Well, yeah, don't. That's not flirting. Like, what do you mean? I think it's hey big head or hey ugly. It ain't really no an answer to this. This is majority.
Me too.
Me too.
I suck at flirting.
You just be like, I like you. I'm like, oh, that's what's up.
Let me call you by color.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Come on, what's dress?
I just said
Right now.
this the other day.
You said what?
I just said something similar the other day
What
on my
happened?
social media. Cause I was like, I suck at flirting 'cause 5 minutes in, I'm like, okay, so are we fucking or not?
Oh, Lord. Wait, she get right to the point.
Get straight to the point.
I ain't expect that.
He's talking about how was your day? She like, when are you coming?
Yeah, so now that I know, listen,
Wait,
so now that we know that she on the type of level, these topics is not gonna be an issue at all.
I always got some juicy topics. I'm gonna let him have it, honey. Next question. Next question. According to television, according to Tommy on Martin, what does GTD stand for?
Say that one more time.
And Martin.
Yeah, got the draw.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When they was in court. These got the draw. I love Martin.
Everybody's just knowing that.
That's Martin. Like Martin's still coming on now. So it's like,
I forgot.
But not there.
You ain't getting it?
No.
I forgot.
Because
I
I don't know. On my favorite episodes of both Martins is like the both scenes they was in the court. And that was that one, and then when Shanae was talking about what Tommy hit her. So that two episodes was so funny. Yep.
Alright, last one. Which of these disgraced celebs should get a pass due to their contributions to culture? A. Bill Cosby. B. Chris Brown. C. R. Kelly. D. Kanye West.
B.
Chris Brown.
I mean, no. Bill Cosby.
Kanye
West.
Cosby.
Yeah, he finna go.
Kanye West. That's not even studying him.
I think Bill
I'm gonna
Cosby.
say Bill.
I mean, that was.
They said that he was like drugging them and everything. But it was like.
No, what he do?
He was like the
You
dad.
talking Bill Cosby?
Oh, what did he do to go to jail?
No, like.
What did he do to contribution to?
Yeah.
He was like the dad
On TV?
of everyone.
But no, he had a lot in like organizations. He had a lot of like.
really do.
He was
But I want to know what you do.
I mean, they shouldn't have put Chris Brown on there because he already got
Right,
his.
so
Hey.
I'm talking about when you get like real deep into the community and stuff like where it could be trade. But I ain't taking that from him. I just don't know about no Bill Cosby. I'm pretty sure he got a foundation or something where he could collect charity,
But you said Kanye West.
Kanye West donate a lot of money and stuff too.
But that's Bill Cosby. That's what Bill Cosby do.
But that's why I'm like, well, Chris Brown, because Chris Brown would be more.
Chris
No, he
Brown
got too many
already,
chances.
and he already got a pass. But he just was in the news yesterday for knocking a lady wig off.
Oh,
He just knocked a wig off yesterday. Like,
yeah.
I mean, that's what we gonna give him now.
Everybody want to put him on the front page. We just get knocked off every day, B.
Yeah.
But not like Chris Brown.
But because of Chris Brown.
Because how many you
I'm
gonna
talking
knock off?
about people, 86 people doing that.
more.
Yeah. You're right.
But he already had the worst
But-
case. He already had the worst case. So why you still knocking
So we
wigs
talking
off?
about well, look, you don't know what happened, and you wasn't there.
He should have put himself in that situation to
Well,
be
you
there.
don't know though.
He should have
You
been
don't
there.
know though.
Nah,
I don't know
She
what
did an
happened.
interview and she said she provoked him.
See, I don't know. See, people really, it's some people that play on your nerves and really do that, but some people.
You got a point.
I don't know.
He know his temper.
But he didn't got too many. He got too many.
Yeah.
I know his
times.
temper.
How many times is too many?
I think he be.
You have not got this week.
I think he be letting people around him
This is
think
not
he
the
was
first.
big, but then they piss him off and then he be like, "Bitch, I really don't like you."
Well, right now, they ain't messing with R. Kelly, so we can't say him.
I
I go to a concert.
I don't think R. Kelly did anything wrong. Did y'all see them women?
Yeah. And
They be lying.
They be like, and like y'all waited this
Some
long.
of
but it makes
But-
it
Some
bad
people,
for
sometimes people
people
was
really.
willing.
Yeah,
Some,
some-
yeah, a lot
This is
of
what I
people.
was willing. Like
A lot of
at the
people
young
was willing.
age,
I feel like
at
you had to
19,
see the
you
option.
ain't got nothing to do. It
Just
ain't
like okay,
oh, I'm gonna
when
go
we
Kelly.
seen like the biography, whatever the show was, them girls was in another city in a hotel room by themselves, no guards. Y'all could have left then.
What y'all
My
parents
thing
was
is
like?
that y'all can make sure that I'm sane by giving me a test, and I know what the fuck I was doing at that age.
Exactly.
Right.
It's girls that I was in school with. It was with grown men.
Yes.
You knew what you were doing, and then the parents. If you gonna get R. Kelly, you need to get the parents because why would you drop your daughter off
With
at a
R.
hotel with R. Kelly?
Where is
You know what?
They
You,
was getting paid.
they thought that they was spending
got
out.
paid.
They thought that
So
they
that's-
thought their daughter was about to get a deal.
No, the one that went to the trial and she knew what happened. That was your damn.
Yeah, and even the girl Sparkle when she was like she walked in on the plane and Aaliyah and R. Kelly was having sex when she was on a and you walked right out the room.
Said
So I would
yeah.
I would have been like, what are you doing, Robert?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you left the door so you know what's going
Yeah.
on. You are a part of this.
Yeah, I think
Well,
that
the little
Netflix.
girl
Will,
that got
I-
peed on, that was
Was her niece.
Yeah.
But she led her niece to R. Kelly.
But I don't think if who did that series was it Netflix? BT?
No,
It
it was
was
Me Too.
Okay.
Netflix.
Yeah,
It was
it's
who?
the- yeah.
No, he's talking about what was on.
Well, whoever,
Oh, it was
whoever,
on Netflix.
if they never had wanted to do this story and offer them girls money to actually be participating in it, would they have came forward? No.
Nobody would have came because they
Yeah.
still was there. Even after the documentary, they still was there.
Right.
And I feel like he was wrong because I do feel like he was messing with young girls. But I don't feel like they were saying he was holding them hostage and beating them up and having them
But-
tied. I don't feel like R. Kelly would
I
have done
take more blame on the people that because he R. Kelly, so he didn't just go getting them. Y'all had to go get them for
No.
him.
And that's what he said, that they was out there bringing the girls to him. R. Kelly wasn't going up like, how old are you? Come to me.
Right.
They knew how old these girls were, bringing them to the parties that they was having and doing all that stuff like
There
that.
was actually paperwork being drawn.
Everybody
on each person.
everybody knew
So everybody was aware.
how old them girls were, and all of them want to come forward. Now all of them need to be in jail.
They didn't go, but they assessed it.
They all of them need to be in jail, including the parents. And their parents thought that their child was about to be the next Aaliyah, the next get the next record deal, and it didn't happen. And now all of a sudden
Yeah.
they want to come forward with this. So I think Bill Cosby need to pass though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's old.
Yeah, he do need
and
to pass.
he
Definitely
got
do.
the job done. And he also was going to have network before they sent him to prison.
And the drugs that they said he was drugging people with, that was a popular drug back then.
Yeah.
Them women probably was taking it
They
willingly.
was already on it.
I don't care
Exactly.
what nobody
They
said. Y'all
They
see
thought
the
they
one
was
lady
spouting the Bill
that look
Cosby
like
show.
a dude
Well, these are
that he slept with.
Yeah.
I said, I know Bill ain't did this shit. I just know he ain't did this shit. I know
They
he
all
ain't
was
did
trying to get up under him, and they didn't get what they wanted.
Yeah.
And now,
And it should have been some type of statute of limitation.
Because it was so many years ago. And we're not
So
talking like
many
5,
years
10
ago.
years ago. We're talking about 20,
Yeah.
30 years ago.
oh man,
And were
40
they
years
primarily
it.
white
More-
women
I was about to
coming
say
for
more
it?
than 15.
Huh?
Was it primarily white women coming for it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, thought so. That's why. Okay.
and they only do that to people who got a lot of success. And the same thing they doing with T.I. and all them. Like,
Yeah.
oh well. Anywho,
And it makes it bad for people who are actually victims
Mhm.
because they can't come forward because it's people who's lying
mm-hmm.
and making false accusations. So that's
Right.
just not fair, for
Right.
people who do get, in those situations, real life.
Facts. Well, we're finna get into these topics, but we want to go ahead and introduce our special guest. So we're gonna start with Neek over here. How you doing, girl?
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm good.
You looking cute over there.
Thank you. You too.
No, thank you.
Mhm.
How you feeling? Talk to us.
Good, girl.
Okay,
I
last
ain't that
time.
nervous. I ain't that
You said what?
I ain't that nervous no more. Was before I came in here.
Oh Lord. Last time I talked to you, you were on the music review with Ugly Money Nietzsche. I was judging your song, So tell us about, your music. Tell us what you got going on. What's happening?
Okay, so as far as my music, I really don't sound like everybody else, and I like that. But like when I starting out, just like dropping the single, and then going to shows, it's like it really been real hard to win the crowd over. But I've been winning them over a little bit. It's just like they still like, who is this? Where are you from? So it's the thing about my music is like this is my very first single. It's like everything been happening back to back. Cause when I did the review, I had just dropped my single for the first time, like my first ever single, like the week before that. So it's just like when I did the review, I was like, I wasn't even thinking y'all was gonna pick my song up for real, and I was just like, oh snap, on the review, and then you was like up there vibing a little bit, and I was just like, she probably just doing it because I'm a female. I don't know. So I was kind of skeptical, and I was like, she probably not. She talking about DM her now, and I was like, she probably not even gonna respond. But then you did, so I was just like, okay, I might be doing a little something.
I don't tell nobody DM me that I don't want to talk to or listen because they will DM you. Bro, check me out. No, what's your email? Not telling you none of your business. But no, you sound good. But how long have you been doing music, and where are you from?
Okay, I'm from Washington, Georgia, small town. I don't know if
Never
y'all
heard of
familiar
that.
with her.
I was just gonna say
I
Washington.
know.
I thought you was gonna say
Most
Washington.
people, yeah, I was just about to say most people say Washington D.C. But y'all familiar with Augusta?
Oh,
Okay, so I'm like probably about 45 minutes from there.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just a little. We don't got nothing hardly.
No, you don't.
do
In
you have a
Washington.
mall?
Girl, no, not no mall.
Ooh,
No,
Not no
we
mall.
got nothing. We got one grocery store now. One Zaxby's, one McDonald's. It's okay though, cause we gonna change that one day.
Please, prayers up for Washington, Georgia. Never heard of.
Oh my god.
So when it comes to music, who is like somebody that you look up to or that you're inspired by with music?
Really, almost a lot of the real artists. Like, rest in peace to DMX. That was my favorite one. I'll pick him over anybody. Females, I actually like MC Light, and I like Queen Latifah.
Okay.
Eve. Yeah, there's just a few. But today's like update. I mean, cause Nikki, she kind of, when I was in middle school, like she, it was just her for the last few years. So, I do like Nikki. I really like everybody. It just depends. But the people that I named at first, they're really like big inspirations to me.
Okay, so you got any new projects out? I know you sent me a song. We're going to play that a little later.
Yep. Well, I actually had 2 songs that I recorded. I have one called Rags to Riches, but it's still unreleased. And it's on the way. And we thought the come up was it. Like, the Rags to Riches is it.
Okay.
So, but I'm trying to push the come up right now because it's just like that song to me, it seems like, you know how Andre 3000 stood up there and was like, hey, we got something to say. That's why I kind of feel like, because all my life I've been underestimated as hell. So, like, it's like when you look at me, I don't want no labels because when you listen to my music, you look at me, you might be like, she ain't gonna be talking about nothing. But then when you hear me, you're gonna be like, oh, she got something to say. So that's what the come up means to me. And that's why I'm trying so hard to push that, because right now, before I keep dropping projects, because I have plenty of stuff that I wrote to, plenty of stuff that I'm ready to do, but it's just like you need people to know who you are first and know that you're serious, because a lot of people, they come in the game and they just one hit, or they just think these 2 hits it and they just good for life, but like I'm dedicated.
Okay. Gonna be seeing Nick on the scene soon.
okay.
Very soon.
Okay. All right, we got Katie the Moonshot in here. Looking like she looking. How you feeling?
Feeling like I'm feeling.
Hey, looking like you looking, feeling how you feeling.
Hey,
I'm
but
pleased.
yeah, it is Katie the Moonshot. Better the moon now. You know what's up. Locked in with Butta, not butter, in the culture ticket. Stop playing.
Tell us what's going on with you.
Man, oh man, I got a lot of stuff going on, though. I'm just overall going on. I'm working on a project that's coming out, Project Moonchild, as far as music goes, but yeah, I got some more other entrepreneur vibes going on right now.
Okay. And do you have any like new projects coming out with your music? Anything like that?
Yeah, Project Moonchild.
Oh, okay.
Phase 1.
Oh, okay.
That's what it's gonna be called. Project Moonchild Phase 1. It's gonna have 8 songs on there. That'll basically correlate with each phase of the moon. It's 8 phases, so it's gonna have a different vibe. And every song that I made in a different phase of the moon. So.
Okay. Moonchild. Okay. So then I got my co-host over here. What's up, Janae? What's up,
What's going on?
You ready to get into these topics? Because you got some juicy. I was going to start off with mine. But I'm going to just let you get right in because...
You sure you don't start with yours first and like that's the warm up and then mine? Or we can go straight to mine.
What you think I should do?
We can hit him with that boom.
Because it's 2 of them. It's 2 booms.
Can't wait to see what
Okay, so.
We're going to let you go ahead and
Go
get
ahead
into
and get
it.
that boom. Hit him with boom.
All right.
You can go in with a boom, go out with a boom. What about
Okay.
Let me see which one I want to start. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, let's do that one. Standards placed on sexual activity in the bedroom. So when I say that, I mean like, okay, so you know how some guys, straight guys, are into them girls dominating them, such as pegging, such as all the other stuff. So as we know, and some people don't know, the male G-spot is in the ass. Mm-hmm. A guy have never had a sexual orgasm until that G-spot is touched, tickled, tainted, whatever you want to say. But it's like, or
Wait, what?
yeah,
But
the
that's
male.
what they
Wait. But
Okay, let me get my wallet.
but it's like, or if a guy get their ass ate, you have never known until you have got it done. Until you have got it done, and you like, because at first it's kind of accident. She licked down there, he licked down there. You like, hold on, wait a minute. But if you like, hold on, wait a minute, they go down back there again, and you like, no, hold on, keep going. Like, yeah, that's how it turns into
That
sometimes.
might be the one.
Yeah, hold. And they start want to experiment more and more.
Yeah.
And to they're not attracted to guys at all.
Mm-hmm.
However, they're women, and some women are dominant, and some of them will have a open mind of, hey, let me peg my guy, let me see how I can in control in the bedroom that feel. And it's just because I know this porn couple that actually, and he's not into guys at all, and she be like fucking him down.
I can't do it. And don't ask me to do
I was
that.
just about to say, so you asking, would we do that? That's what you trying to
I'm saying like, why is it so much?
opinions.
Yeah. So like, on y'all opinion, it's like, why is it there standards placed in the bedroom as into how far we could go with sex without somebody being gay or somebody passing judgment on the other?
I feel like
whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, me too.
I feel that way too, but I also feel like for pegging and getting your booty ate, you have to be in some female positions to do that. And it's just like
What you mean by
you have to be
No,
on all fours.
You head missionary,
Yeah.
and then do
Her
that 'cause
tongue.
she could be on her knees.
I feel like with that, most
You
of the
gotta
time
put
to
your
open
legs
your
up in
booty
there.
up, you have to open your legs.
No, not always. Some people ass actually sits right there.
Don't.
Like,
Sits where? Because
I mean, no, but for real.
you gotta bust that thing open.
He has to open. No, average person has to open. I'm gonna need your booty.
I mean, he can
by
be
your
sitting,
balls,
no, he
right
can be
there.
sitting just like this, hanging off the couch, like this.
She either has to
And
go all the outside
Yeah,
there.
and she is gonna go all the way to the top.
Hell no.
Or it starts with like the tongue. If her tongue long enough, she'll like lick it a little bit, and he like
I feel
twitch up.
like no. The average person to do that, you have to throw them legs up, or you gotta bend that thing over, or you gotta lift that thing up, and that's just not gonna fly.
But do that make them gay?
I wouldn't say it makes them gay, but it's a little suspicious, and I just don't like that. I don't need you to be looking.
But why is it suspicious though?
Huh?
Why is it suspicious?
Because
like us.
I don't know. Like I just feel like
I just feel like every guy gave their ass ate on accident. It wasn't on purpose.
accident, and you leave it as an accident.
I ain't never.
Don't try that again. If you do that, you need to pop tap that.
But you never know the experience until like you put in that
I don't
predicament.
want to be put in that.
And like at first you said, I was like, hold on, wait, that's an unfamiliar territory. Then the second lick, you like, hold
I asked guys about that though, and they said one dude told me that he don't want to do it because he don't want to like it. He was like, he might like it.
He gon' like it.
Ooh, yeah, he
Well,
gonna
that
like
just that statement alone mean that if he's saying it like that, then if he thinking he gonna venture off, he was thinking about venturing off.
No, not
No,
so,
he
not
was
so
saying,
much
like,
the
because
venture is
the-
off,
the
but
They're
liking
saying
it.
that it might be
Positions that he may have to do. He not
Right.
comfortable with doing that.
Oh, I was about to
And
say.
so-
And he ain't gonna want to ask for it again.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
it's like awkward.
He gay, yeah. So it's like, why is that? Why is that?
Awkward.
Well, they see pretty much anything a man do that is not of masculinity all the time, they're gonna say, well, that's gay.
That's true.
But I do feel like, you know, for me personally, I wouldn't be eating no ass. Like, I mean, I'm just not gonna eat no ass. I think that's just taking it too far. But maybe you can eat my ass. But
No, that's the thing right there. That's,
down my
So
you
you
know,
can-
if that's what you really want. I would grab it a
Think
little
about
bit.
it. She's already gonna be in the female position,
Yeah.
so it does not.
And he's just
But
fucking
imagine you got a 300-pound man.
what? Okay. Here we go. What if she?
Right.
No. What if she
So,
sucking dick
right.
from the back?
This
Oh, wait.
Right.
What is this? They gonna suck my dick from the back. I ain't never had
Right. So what if she's sucking dick from the
I'm
back?
still not gonna lick that ass.
It's right there.
No, you said
I'm
it's
It's right there. Like, it's already in your face.
Turn around.
So would y'all lick them balls though?
You have to. You can't ignore them. You can't ignore
Them
them.
balls.
Everything down there needs to be lit.
Excuse me.
Everything down there but a little ass. No ass either.
No, nothing need to go. For real. Don't nothing need to go untouched. Like don't nothing need to go
She be
untouched.
crying all night. I'm not making it look that way.
Grab your feet like this. Move from the side.
Excuse me.
So you ignoring the balls and the ass.
I'm not
lick
even
them balls.
getting the wanky.
You ain't doing
I don't
nothing.
none of that. None of it.
Ain't going for it.
That's funny though. But nah, and then putting stuff in there. You want me to put a dildo in you?
What?
It's a strap on.
You want a penis form in your booty?
It's a strap.
But I do believe that the male G spot
Yeah,
no.
is their asshole.
It's in there. It is in
It
there.
is their asshole. And I
The
feel
moment
like-
that I put a penis dildo inside of you, you're gay because you like the feel of that.
But
So
he's
that's
not
not
attract-
gonna stop you. From
He's not attracted to a guy at what all.
Yeah, because you haven't tried it. Now that you don't try the penis in that booty, now you want to do
want
it again. If we stop being together, you ain't got no problem doing it with a man because you know how I feel.
Well, no, that's not true.
It's true to me.
They just attracted to a dominant female.
We'll get you a dominant man.
So do you think that they think that
Oh my god.
it should be the same with women? It's like a man going down on a woman should be the same as a man getting a strap from his woman? Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, okay, a man and a woman, gonna have sex, and if they have oral sex with their woman, you know what I'm saying? But that's what we do as women, you know what I'm saying, with women. It's the same thing. The standards are different with me, I think, because like a man has his legs open and a woman don't. Your question is standards. We don't want to see men with their legs wide open, you know what I'm saying, and then walk out with a dap. You feel what I'm saying?
Right, like, come on in.
Why you can't walk out with a dap?
No.
Just walking out dapping you up.
You may as well.
Because I feel like if you
Sex is an intimate
Oh my
session,
God.
so you may become more vulnerable than you are in your day-to-day person because in that time, your spirit, you're a whole different spirit.
Yeah.
You like sex is something that is more so very, very spirit. You deal with the soul and everything like that. So you liable to be very, very vulnerable if you with somebody that you really true. You'll probably do anything. You know, and that don't change your sexual orientation. So I understand what he's saying because you could do something with somebody of the orientation you like and still not go to the other gender.
Right.
That's just
Yeah,
like
that's true.
lesbians being taking strap, which is a male, but still some lesbians never ever had sex with a
With a
male.
guy.
Yeah, that's
Because they're
true, that's
physically
Because they
attracted to their
don't want
women.
no man.
Yeah.
They want a
That's true.
woman because
Thank
they
you.
want to look at a woman. They don't want to look at no man on them.
So we
Yeah.
should
So they-
understand that men just want to be penetrated.
No, but I'm saying
Men need to be
I'm saying
safe.
I understand I understand the
can't never say that,
psychology
Yes.
of
Man can't
Being
never say
pleased.
the
that.
double standard. Like
It's a double standard.
double standard, but it's really like something that's already going on with the women generally, because that's the same thing. Like I said, they getting the deal though. That's like, and you still not going to have sex with a man because you don't want a man.
Right.
That's now I get.
It's because like you have to understand that until it happens, a man never know that orgasm or never, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe he was high, whatever type of drug, whatever drug is your choice, you know.
And she just went.
And she just went for it. She like put her tongue in there, then she started fingering it, and then he was like so much in the zone that he like, hold on, wait, hold on, yeah, like you touching a spot that. Because it's okay, so I'm gonna break it down. So when that spot do get touched, because you know me in the bedroom, I date women, men, I play every sexual position you can ever think of. Like, I feel like there's no limits in the bedroom. You should not limit yourself because you never know what you like and what you don't like until you try. So like it have maybe been that point and she like tested it, not because she thinks he's gay, but maybe she think that, okay, let me dominate him, like let me see how it feels to be in control in the bedroom. Let me, you know what I'm saying? And she might have touched that spot and he like, keep going. And then the next time he thought about it, like he didn't want to ask for it, but then it's like, okay, now let's be grown about this. Like that felt really good. I never had an orgasm like that because I.
Tell him to come here. Let me ask him. Somebody
Honestly,
has to know.
But I do feel like it's a double standard because
I know
like
it's a double
females
standard.
can say they tried something with a girl and
Yeah,
they
be
don't
okay.
like it and
That's the
it's
next
okay,
It's
they not
okay.
gay. But if a man do it one time and decide he don't like it, you gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't do
Yeah.
nothing.
I also believe that
Men
that shouldn't
can't do
be.
nothing really anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
Right,
without
well,
people
they
texting
automatic-
them, so
Yeah.
it's like
Go on.
it's hard being it just seems like it's hard being
Which let us move into my second topic. It say, it was like, how can a man be with a man and not go back to a woman, but a woman can be with another woman and still go back to a man? Why are the women more accepted than a man? If he like, say he been with men, he's honest with this girl, say how I was with a guy for a year, or you know it was something, you know what I'm saying. But I'm more attracted to the female state. Would she accept that?
like bisexual women do.
Yeah, like bisexual women do.
I feel like
I feel like you can never go as a man. You can never go back to a woman, and unless that woman is strong, unless that lady is like open minded,
You gotta deal with it.
and she's like, okay, yeah, I accept that. Like,
I feel like as a woman, you have to deal with the fact that you don't have a penis and you have to.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? That you
I-
gotta try
that's
to
why
be
you
in
need to be with a
competition
gay woman.
with
I
a
feel
man
like-
as a woman. You know what I'm saying? What would it do to her insecurities? I think that's why they decide not
But
to
I
take
also
the
feel
men's
like
back.
I feel like
society places.
I was just about to
You
say
gotta
men
let-
made it okay.
Yeah,
Men made it okay for
men.
women to be with women, just like the Boosie song,
Yeah.
two
Yeah.
red bones kiss. They like that, which is why they like threesome with two women instead of two men. Anytime you ask a
It's a
man,
trend.
can we have a exactly? That's what they say. It's a trend if a woman have a sex
Yeah.
with two men. But and anytime somebody say, well, why can't the threesome be with me, you, and John? They don't like that. They play. I feel like it's them. They made that standard. And they made it where it's like women. We want to see women with women. We want to see women with women. They like that. They still do. You go to a party when you see girls getting drunk, they start kissing each other. You see everybody with their cameras out and this and that. They like that.
People naturally were never meant to be bound. You just are influenced by what you've been trained. Because honestly, you're only doing what you saw and being repeated.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Because I feel like growing up in the household, you learn to go to church and the grandmas and all that stuff like that. And you learn from this Bible or whatever like that. But it's like they pick out certain parts of the Bible that they want to focus on
That's true.
instead of focusing on the full theme.
Hypocrites.
And it's like, okay, so you want to focus on me being gay, however you don't want to focus on, you wear mixed bling clothing, or you sleeping in the same household as your wife when she's on her cycle.
Yeah.
Or you eating these shellfish, or you wearing gold jewelry, or you know, everything like that. But you want to pick out this and make this so much of a thing.
We had a conversation about that, and I feel like I was talking to somebody about this. I think I was talking to you. But like on the show that we had with the LGBTQ show, they was talking about that how Christians are judgmental, this and this and that. But these are regular people. Who cares what Sister Sally or Brother John have to say? Because they literally just got done Saturday at the club. They just got done sleeping around, so it don't really matter. I feel like some people think too hard on it, like, oh, Christians this, Christian that, but they're not anybody but regular people. So why does it matter what they got to say? I really don't care what they got to say because they sin. You telling me I'm going to hell, you're going to hell right with me for telling me that. That's a sin too.
Right.
A lot of stuff that we do, we all going to hell. So it don't really matter. And that's why I don't like when people kind of like, who Christians this and Christian that. It don't really matter. Like, who are they? Nobody but who just walked in the church and said, "Thank you, Lord." They ain't nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying, to judge nobody. So I don't think that, people should even go that hard and thinking like, oh, well, it's this and that, because again, no sin is greater than the other, and you telling me I'm going to hell, we all going to hell.
And I feel like everybody should just live with their choices. Like, if you decide to be gay or bi or whatever you decide to be in this life, stand on it. Like, stop second guessing or looking for approval. And oddly, I meet a lot of gay people that are Christians, which like kind of like confuses me. Because I'm like, okay, you're a Christian, but so it's just like I just see people always relating this back to religion. It's just like, just do your own thing, live your own life, stop worrying about these labels. It's like always like just so constant about the gay thing. It's just like the agenda is pushed so massively that it's just constantly being a thing, and you see more and more kids. Mommy, I want to be a girl. Mommy, I want to be a boy. Like, you don't know what's going on around. So I say just live your truth and do what you do.
I think the Bible, like, and people like from the church, they place like blame on the wrong things at the wrong time. Like, okay, so what I'm saying is like, growing up, you always hear people go like, God know your story or something like that. But then if you're gay or bisexual, they go, you going to hell. And it's just like, so which one is it? Did you already know I was like this? Or like, what you telling me?
Instead.
So it's just confusing. I just feel like if the world mind their business, the world will be a better place.
Yes, God.
All them opinions. It's really the internet, okay?
Yeah.
It's the net, the Instagram,
and
the
everybody want to live up to everybody else's standards.
All these fake ass standards ain't even real in real life.
Right.
I'm just wondering what you're doing with my candy.
She did just sneak that real quick and spit it over there.
I've been wanting to ask one the whole time. I said, I want a cherry one.
I just had to look at the bag.
And then dump like 3 or 4 in her hand.
Right.
I was hoping she got 2 minutes talking about
I've been.
I'm gonna need y'all to get out my candy, God dang.
You should have just brung it for the whole group. And then she got a personal bag. Like, it's a bag bigger than that.
Oh, and it's Starbucks? Wow. Wow.
Too many.
Uh-oh.
You gotta,
Now it's 2. Feel better.
What's this, lemon?
because you ate them. But that's a good conversation though. How y'all feel though about, like, I've seen a post that was like, if you're a child, and they're talking about like kids like under the age of 8 years old, expresses like, this is like they want to be gay or they want to be this and this and that. Like, what is y'all approach?
Okay, let me go first. So, see, I got 2 boys, so I always was prepared for like conversations like that. Not that it's a problem, but like, because like I'm bisexual, so growing up, you can't say that. They automatically, I still hear you just confused or you just going through a phase. So I always said that I would be open-minded, but a lot of times kids just go off of what they see too. So I would want my kids to come talk to me, and what I would suggest to them is just, before they decide to throw a label on themselves, to make sure they know themselves all the way before they just go out and venture out just because somebody else did something or just because they saw something and wanted to try it. I just want them to do it for them and not nobody else. That's all, that's it. with
Yeah.
mine.
Oh, she was about to say something.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. I don't know. At a young age, you said what ages?
Like under the age of 8.
Under the age of 8. That's tricky because a lot of kids know. They already know because it's something. It's not a persuasion. It's not anything like that because I wasn't able to look at a lot of shows. I wasn't able to do a lot of things, and but you just know what attraction you have towards a person, and if it's more Tommies than Jills, then you like, oh wait, what's going on? Like, well, I think he's a pretty boy. Like, why I'm more on that end, and I feel like families should talk more. They should talk more. It should be talked about, not as pushed off. Like, oh, it's you going through a phase. You'll grow out of it, and they want to beat them or they want to do this, and that's not going to make them change or anything.
So I mean, like, what is the conversation you're supposed to have though with somebody that's under the age of 8?
If they come to you.
No, like if you just I doubt they're gonna come to you, but if you just start seeing like little stuff, like what is the conversation that you're having?
I would want to know
With them.
what's going on. Like, where are you getting it from?
Because okay, so
Why
I'll give
are
an
you
example.
doing
There's
this?
a dude in my neighborhood. He has a son. His son is like maybe 6 or 7, and he was telling another kid, his dad had caught him telling the other kid to pull down his pants, and when they came back there, the pants was down. So it's just like at this point, what is the conversation that we're supposed to be having with this? You know what I'm saying? Like without making that's gay. You don't do that.
You don't.
But that's not okay.
You don't. Yeah, exactly. You don't say that's gay automatically. You just come to them and say, well, where you seen this behavior
What made you
from? Like, what made you do this? Like, you have a normal conversation. They are very smart. Well, some of them are very
I'd be
smart.
more, willing to let them know that this is stuff that adults really do. I mean, at some point, you need to draw the line between kids, adults, and
And you should start
with them.
being open with your kids from the get go and having open conversations
Yes,
about
they should already
everything.
But
So
you
that
ruin
way,
a lot of kids and you don't speak
yeah,
to
that
your
so
kids,
that way
so-
when they
you
are
like
going
making
through
them
this
feel
feeling,
bad about their decision. It's
that's-
just like when people have like girls or whoever have sex. It's mainly girls have sex at a young age. They get like, oh, you gonna get in trouble? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But that ain't gonna make them stop having sex.
Right.
They're gonna go and do it behind your back.
you should then they having sex. Hey, let's talk about it. Hey, you gotta start protecting yourself. Hey, is this X, Y, and Z STDs and stuff out here? Like, because at the end of the day, they're not gonna stop having sex. It's just gonna make them want it even more.
Right.
Talking
And
about
behind your back.
standards. How about it's okay for the little boys to do this type of stuff? Oh, my little boy got his suck at this age.
talking about
Are you
that.
serious?
No, I ain't gonna lie. I had a question, like, I seen it on a Facebook post, I think. But it's like, if your son, like, he's young and he sleep with an older woman.
It's rape.
Cause I'm a mother, if somebody that watch me have my baby, grow up with my baby and see my baby, and they kids the same age, and they decide, hey, I'm gonna be 35 and sleep with this 10-year-old.
Yep.
Like, I'm gonna go off. Like, no, don't do that. Cause I feel like that's why guys are not comfortable with talking about their emotions, because they get pushed to the side about what happened to them, but they praise when girls come forward and talk about what happened to them. And I feel like it should be the same. Just like they was like, boys can go out and just be having sex. I wouldn't tell my son, like, if he's 16, he want to go do that. I wouldn't tell him that he just couldn't, but I would hold him to the same standards that I held for myself at that age. Like, if you know you're not prepared to be walking around with a baby or something, you should not be even thinking about just going and be careless. Like, not the point of doing it, but don't be careless doing it.
For a comment.
Yeah,
Right.
Be cautious.
And I just think this is a generation where we have to let our kids be aware, because like I said, the agenda is being pushed. So they are watching these things whether or not we're giving it to them or not. They're looking on YouTube and it's a bunch of jazz. But my little baby comes to me talking about they're gay. I would just be confused, because I would feel like, well, how are you gay? Because you're so young. I don't feel like you should know that answer. Like, you gonna know an answer that's determining your whole life. You know what I'm saying? That's like really determining your whole life. Who you love, who you be intimate with, who you're around. So it's like, I I just would kind of shift the conversations to make them just be a kid and not really be worrying about no relationships, no titles, and nothing. We're going to focus on you being a kid. Let's put you in some sports. Let's get your mind active. Let's get you reading a book. You know, like something, because it just doesn't make sense while you're talking about sexual orientation or what you want to be and you don't even know how to pay a bill. So it just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, to elaborate the term gay, like most, when I was younger, I'm not gonna say that most kids just, if my son came to me and said, "Hey mom, I'm gay," I would instantly be like, "Where did you get that from, or where did you hear it from?" Because a lot of kids know what they feeling, but they don't know the terms don't come into place until they face their peers or see something on TV. So, because I know a lot of terms that we get, like slang and sneaking and cussing or doing the little. I know when I was growing up, we learned a little sign language alphabet to cuss and stuff. But like, you get it from other people. So instantly, I would ask my son, like, where did you hear this term from to determine that you're gay?
Right. So that just says that they're not getting this on their own. This is something that they're taught. Yeah. Like, they're not becoming this way because it just, oh, about the sun, mommy, I like this. No, they seeing things. You know, it's either something they around, these kids. We don't know what other children got, you know, going on at their household. So it's like, it's being brought around, you know, especially with your child being in public school or anything like that, and you not controlling that all day. But I've even heard, like, I had an ex-boyfriend. He told me that one of his ex or whatever, her son got caught having oral sex in the bathroom to a man. Well, a little boy. Well, not a man, little boy. And they was like middle school. And she said all he does is play Du Bois stuff. He watches games. She just didn't know. Like, it caught her off guard. So it's just like these kids is being exposed to all these pornographic things, these sexual things, you know, hidden in blue sites. So we really, as parents, we have to monitor our children, monitor what they intake, because my first 7 years, baby, is vital of a child's life. So I just don't believe a child know they gay. It's just no possible way a child can wake up and say, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make sense. It just, I don't remember thinking like that when I was younger. I was thinking about playing and having fun. So,
but I guess, like, with that, because I feel the same way, but then when you think about it, I was talking to a guy, he was just basically saying, well, people say that there's no way that you could be born gay or this and this and that, but when he was little, he knew that the little girl in his classroom was pretty, and that was what he was attracted to. So it's just kind of the same way, like, you didn't really know what it was, but you knew that you liked Sarah. So it's just, I guess, the same thing. He know that he liked Billy. So it's just kind of like, well, we don't really know. You know?
It's in you. It's in you.
Yeah, because I always...
It's like, you know what you are attracted to. It's just a feeling.
Most
It happens.
parents want you from this age and they can tell.
And it's like, you grow up in a straight household, so you see, you know, a man and a woman, but you feel indifferent because, hey, I don't like, you know, Sally, as you say, I like Billy, and I don't understand it. So that's what I'm saying, like, to talk about it and bring it up sometimes, it wouldn't hurt, because you never know what your child's going through mentally.
Yeah. And
be more accepting, other than like, oh, that's wrong, or this, that, X, Y, and Z, because that's when, you know, suicidal things come in place.
And that's the thing about black households. Like, a lot of times, they put pressure on us to be a certain way, and then when you're not open with your child to talk about those things, when you find out from somebody else, then you're definitely a disgrace. Like, it's just like, you should go back and make your child feel open to where they can come to you and ask you questions without feeling bad for even asking or even wanting to ask. Because when you hear it from somebody else, you're going to be 10 times more pissed because you heard it from someone else, and that's your child. Then you know, people automatically be like, so what you trying to say? Like, as a parent, but you shouldn't be that way.
Okay. That's a good topic. It got quiet up in here.
Yeah,
Serious.
But how y'all feel about, this next topic, this is different, but like, how, with somebody that y'all are talking to, or somebody that you just met, but you know that this is somebody that you just only want to have sex with, how are you approaching this person, or what's
I
your
do not want to be in a relationship.
Right off
Yeah,
bat.
just say that.
Right off bat.
Yeah.
Just point blank period. Just say that.
But does that automatically mean we just having sex? Because that may mean
It
not
may
right
not-
now.
If that's what established at the time, if you just talking and you don't
You might
necessarily,
not have
if you
sex
let
right
it,
then.
yeah, if you let it go with the flow, you don't just be like, hey, let's just go.
But
You
some-
Are you sure? Because you just said that you literally texted these niggas like.
You can always say I'm
I
not
can
looking for a
elaborate.
relationship.
No, you wait
And
till
that-
you get it, and the next day you turn around
Like,
and say, look,
whatever we
I
do,
don't
whatever,
want
have
you to
fun
feel no
and
type
do
way.
different things.
Oh,
when I'm
You
done.
wait till you get it.
this would just
Y'all look acting
Oh, now
like
you
these
playing.
niggas out here.
playing with
just
folks.
saying, like, I started out with on a relationship. Afterwards, I told you again.
You,
So if
You started off with a relationship and get the girls to GTD?
Yep.
No, I said I started out by telling you I don't want one. And then after I get it, I remind you the next morning so you know that this is what it is. And then you can't be confused.
Okay, so what if this
You can't
person,
point
he or
blank.
she, or is expressing that they want a relationship, or they're showing actions that do you stop talking to this person?
funny.
I don't want to go down there.
Well, this can become really deadly crazy.
If you
Yeah.
toxic, if
Let's
you
talk about
toxic,
it.
you still
Right.
don't
You been through this? You been through
I've been through it a
You
couple
can tell.
times.
You can
Come
tell.
on.
No, like seriously, because you could be like that. I recently put a restraining order on somebody because they wouldn't leave me alone because I'm like, no is no for me, and and you're not gonna just keep popping up and
You're
just
not gonna
showing
force
up and
me.
this and that, and you be where
Yeah,
I'm
if
at,
I'm
and you
gonna
just
take you all you
everywhere, and
want.
it's like I
Yeah.
said no, and it's like, and it's 700 text numbers, and
Oh
it's,
yeah.
She must have
no, we ain't
So-
gonna do that. So that's the scary part of it, downside of it. You like, okay, well, I'm not, you can still not even bring sex in it, and it can still, if a
Yeah,
person
because,
that get you don't know what the person mindset
Yeah.
is, they can agree to shit and be crazy.
Yeah.
Like, they can act like, well, okay, well, we can just be cool. Okay, man, so, you
Cool
got a
After that,
lifetime
yeah.
story going
Yeah.
on.
That's most girls for real.
And you like,
That's
what?
definitely dudes too.
That's
I mean,
why
yeah,
I'm
popping up.
like,
Dudes worse when they get like that.
Yeah,
But
they
yeah.
can't
What you mean dudes worse when they get like that?
Because they start acting
I
real
I
crazy.
seen some
Especially you
crazy
done bought them
stuff.
emotions out and they ain't used
Okay.
to it. Yeah, you real crazy.
Come downstairs,
I mean-
they sleeping in the couch, just dark. Like turn on the light, he's sitting there. Like what? What's happening?
I don't know,
See,
me.
I don't be wanting them to be all the, I get real aggressive. So I just leave them alone.
Yeah.
You said what?
I get real aggressive when I don't want to be bothering you. You're not getting
So at what point though do y'all stop? If it's sexual, at what point do y'all stop being sexual with this person if they keep expressing that they want more than that? Because I feel like that can be
Exactly.
you
That's
can
up to
be
them.
adding, you can be
That's up to them
adding.
at this point.
They
That's up to
crazy
them.
though.
That's up to them at this point. I feel like we having sex and you know it's strictly sex. And now you want more and I'm like, okay, well, I'm not in that position to give you more. This is all I'm giving you at this point. And if they decide to, hey, I'm gonna
Go
rock
for
it
the
out.
ride.
Like, go for the ride every
Y'all
time.
gonna take them on the ride?
Yes.
They crazy.
I'm all up and through there.
That's your
Nigga.
Yeah, right.
I
You
don't
want
know.
to keep having sex.
But it's gonna play a part in your. She just said somebody crazy. That's gonna either build up on you.
I just feel like
If I feel like it's too much, I'm gonna draw the line right
Yeah,
there.
alright. I don't want to play no kind of crazy.
just don't have sex with people that you feel like is gonna get to his head.
You
Like,
don't
you
know.
don't know.
You don't never know until you have sex.
You
It's
gotta
too late
know.
then.
No,
They should know this
no.
See, you crazy up front.
Like,
Y'all know.
See,
yeah,
it's
because I
too
feel
late.
like don't have sex with me if you don't want me. Like, you not gonna have sex.
Janae,
I don't have casual
And
sex.
open this
about-
door.
Yeah.
Open this door. You're not gonna do that to me.
Right.
Let's
That's how we
not
gonna
talk
stop.
about
Because
not
if
wanting to
you-
have sex with them and then they aggressive and like, well, it
Right.
ain't never sex. You can have sex.
Yeah.
No.
See?
Wait, they
No.
forcing y'all to have sex?
You did this last night too?
No.
I just
She
want
like
sex to be
No,
natural
no,
though.
no,
Like we
that's the
should be
same
just
person.
enjoying this moment. You know
Oh,
what I'm
boy,
saying?
yeah.
Like I don't want it to
I'm
be
like, girl.
forced. Like if we
You
supposed to
enjoy
have
that
sex, we just need to have sex.
You
Like
would know
every
if I
time that we
wanted
have sex, it don't have to equivalent to us being in a relationship, but you gonna definitely definitely have to do something.
Yeah,
Because I just can't be
What
getting
that mean? What he gotta do?
Sex don't mean a relationship.
Not even
every
like,
time you have
just
sex. So
be
sex is a
there.
part of
Something.
life.
I just feel like I'm getting on my
Yeah.
body. Like, I just
What he
can't
gotta
keep
do
my
though,
body
Janae, if you know
free.
you
So
going
you
too
have
far.
sex with a man. What he gotta do for Janae's cooter cat?
Damn. I don't understand.
No, I'm saying because you just said you ain't finished yet.
Doing something.
Woo, he just got to do something massive.
Like
Not just
what?
that deep. Okay.
So you ain't never had sex with nobody that ain't do nothing for you.
I feel like I was so strategic that I made the right decision most of the time. And maybe I took a couple L's. Everybody take a little private L. But they wasn't too bad. So I was like, okay, well I can't even charge that to the game because it really wasn't no L. Like
Okay.
it's people out here taking massive L's. So I just say I'm more of an emotional person. So I know like I can't just be out here torn with my own emotions, just having sex. I'd rather, maybe a little back rub, maybe a little
A back rub.
But the thing is, my question
Now,
to
you know how them back
Yeah.
rubs. You know how them back rubs turn
my
out.
question to you is,
I've had sex like toes, my feet,
wants
and like we never had sex. Like
You
to
already
this
know
day.
that's
She
what
wants
gonna
some
happen.
hot oils.
but look, my question to you
Right.
is,
The red rooms.
you
I'm
said
about
that
to
they
go.
have to be doing something for you, but what if it's the other way around? Do you do it for them too?
No.
Okay, okay.
So you just gonna take his
Wait. And that's why another reason. Like I feel like, well, the little L's I ain't take because I'm like, well, I ain't do nothing. So it ain't no L, So I just feel like me. It's gonna always be I'm the receiver. Come on, give it to me, baby. Give it to me. And I will give so much to you because that's how we work. I just seen a post with Coco Hannah, light skinned Keisha boyfriend. He said, you need to be paying your wife. Yo, girl, you need to be giving her something because guess what? She gonna give you 100 times 10. So you give me 100, baby. I'm giving you 150.
Give it to me,
You know what I'm saying? Give it to me, baby. I want it all, baby. Give it to me. You got me hot, spicy. I will give it to you. I just need that in return. So I'm a receiver, and then I give.
Okay, that's why I
When
was
does the
asking.
giving come into play?
The giving comes in what's deserved. So when
Who decides who
Whenever she
deserves
feels
it?
I decide
Worthy.
when it's deserved because it's not.
Selfish,
How is that
That's real
selfish?
selfish.
Because I'm so sweet. I'm a.
But if you,
No, I'm giving a little.
Oh.
Oh, that's you too? That's how you? Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Y'all.
I'm just playing, y'all.
Nah,
No,
I'm-
what?
Now,
Okay,
they want
wait. Let me tell you. Gold digger. No, I'm not digging for gold. I'm just digging with gold with you. So if I'm digging for the gold, is you gonna hop on the gold train or is you gonna stay back there with the silver? Is we going for the gold or is you in the silver? Because I'm not waiting on you to get to this gold. You better hop on this gold train, baby, because it's gonna be. If I got 5K, you need to have 5K. Okay? If I got 500, you need to have 1,000.
Okay.
That's just on period.
Okay.
Got me hot up in here, y'all. Cause I'm
Spicy cardiac
orange. You see me on fire today.
Oh,
So.
Oh, my
What?
you gotta say
What?
I was not feeling that.
What? He like, you gold digging bitches.
It definitely.
But come on, so y'all don't think that money just makes your relationship better? Like, cause you can't have no fun with
It's
us.
Oh wait, you talking about money?
Not
You selling that
not
thing?
even money.
You
Not
selling
even
that
money.
thing?
As long
I'm
as
not
the,
no prostitution.
Right.
if the person is stable, it always
Your
makes
mind's
you feel
not
secure.
figured
You're
out.
what?
trying to be
If
a
the
prostitute.
person is just as stable as you, it always make you feel like a sense of security.
Yes.
But that ain't what you saying.
You
Shit.
Selling
Now
that
that sounds
food.
good.
Okay, let's
Janae
just
over there selling that cat.
Yeah, same way.
I'm not
Selling
selling
that cat for a stack. That's what she doing.
Nah, that's not even
She's
right.
like, you need to pay me, baby.
No.
Give me.
No.
Give it to me, baby.
But that's like I
I'ma
said, I'm
give
gonna
you
give
and you
him
give
as
me.
well. We both gonna be giving to each other because I'm real like sweet. I'm gonna cook for you. I'm gonna buy you
Man,
some
I already ate.
bad
Right.
I already ate.
I'll buy you a nice gift.
That's what the
I'ma
name's
do-
for.
Most of these women not cooking though. They not
Oh.
cooking. They not massaging. They not
Hey.
doing what they supposed to do.
I'm not a charity case.
But you
Oh,
don't do all that either to somebody you ain't with.
Well, yeah.
You just
I
trying
ain't
to
doing
get
all
these joints.
But how do you win somebody over though? What type of charm are you showing?
I'm saying.
Because
if
I'm
that-
showing a
I'm
man,
just fucking
I'm a
with
lady.
But
You gonna
based
treat
on
me
how
like
you
a lady. You gonna
started-
respect me like a lady.
Based on how you
You gonna
started,
treat me
that
like
didn't
a
sound like that's where you was getting at first.
Janae is selling that cat.
Oh, this cat does not have a price, but my time does. My valuable time I can't get back.
You know when a person deserves what they deserve or not.
I just feel like we should be on the same level. That's
I like
all.
you enough if I want to give you something.
I agree with it. If I'm right here,
And
should
I
be
feel
right
like
here
if
or
you're
right
not
here.
gonna give me nothing, I'm not gonna give you nothing.
Persuade me. Now you soliciting.
And
But-
you supposed to naturally, you supposed to
And
naturally
then they
give.
gonna tell me
Yeah,
something.
that's
I like
what I'm
it.
saying. Vibe
Like, I
gonna
was
be
trying to
natural,
give
like-
you gifts, but
Exactly.
give it to you on my own.
I guess
Let
I've
me
been so blessed.
evaluate
like,
you first. I don't see what
Yeah.
I want to get you.
I've been so
You gotta
blessed to
calm
naturally
down.
just have that
You was
aura.
so blunt with it at
Yeah,
first, girl.
but I'm
I had
just
to
saying,
see
but
where
like
you going
honestly,
with it
like
now.
I've been so blessed to encounter,
Yeah.
not even just relationship wise, just period. You know what I'm saying? When people believe in you, they gonna want to pay you.
Yeah. That's what
So
I'm
I
saying.
just don't
If you like
think if you,
somebody,
you gonna, what little baby say?
They ain't,
You
I
like
ain't
us,
gonna
then
say
money on
pay you like that because ain't nobody no pay master.
Right, not no
Like,
pay, but
when
pay
you
you.
say
He
it's your
like you, he
verbiage.
gonna pay for
Like,
that
yeah,
thing.
my
It's your
verbiage.
verbiage. See,
So not pay,
It's definitely a verbiage.
but
they gonna pay you. No, I'm
not pay. You're gonna love
I'm gonna
me
give.
with
money.
them giving. But shit, y'all act like we don't need money. We
We
need
do,
it. We
but
need it.
that's
But
a-
we
one
ain't gonna
thing-
have no fun
One
with
thing
no
you said
fun.
first though, you said we're gonna operate from the same level of financial stability or better. So baby, you
Yes,
had money
so-
before I came.
Yes.
Don't start pressing me. I will get something
That's
to
why
you
I'm scared to
if
get
I want to
married.
give it to you. You know,
Right.
Scared to get
straight.
married.
Be
She
straight. You
said,
supposed to be
you don't tell
straight.
Janae. Janae said she give you this thing. She want them
I
things.
keep that thing. Keep it. Keep
I mean, I
keep it-
just
keep
can't
it
be
wrapped
laying
up.
in bed waking up with a wet ass.
Keep
That's
it
what I was taught.
dry.
My family, they tell me, don't come
I'll
over here
wake up
just
in my bo- and I'll
waking
wake
up
up in my
wet.
bed. And
That's it. You just leave with a wet butt.
Yeah.
You don't got nothing.
yeah, they.
I mean, sometimes it's just
But if that's what I wanted from them,
Exactly.
it's a
bitch.
different situation. Now, 'cause if that's all I wanted was wet
sometimes it's
job
Cause
done.
dudes, they don't ask. For
They don't
nothing. They
care.
don't really ask for
But
nothing.
that's why
but
you
we
should
expect.
select it.
We
They
do
don't
be
got no
expecting.
damn-
Yeah, like
All
guys don't
Yeah.
ask for much of
Right.
nothing.
They like, hell
Good.
yeah, baby.
Women ask
But
for
they
a lot.
sneaky too though, cause some of them they don't
Next
ask,
you
but
know they done
move
moved
right on
in.
in.
Move right on in.
Right, niggas start bringing
Your fault.
PlayStation.
I know a
I'm gonna
lot
start
of
going
men.
over here.
I know a lot of men
Wi-Fi
live off
popping.
women.
This bed
There's a
feel
lot of
good.
men out here. We don't never talk
But what's
about
wrong with
that.
that?
We always talking about how women living off men and women want
Nah,
women
it's
to
a
go
both.
there, but
It's both.
I know
It's
a
both.
lot more men
Both. Yeah,
that
it is
want
both.
to be taken care of.
It is both.
I just think everybody should do
Yeah,
their prerogative.
these new dudes, they
Yeah.
sorry.
These new dudes don't want to do
They don't
nothing.
want nothing.
They don't want to pay a bill. They don't want to take you to dinner. They don't want to do nothing. And I'm like, hold on, a date first before you ask to come to my house? Like what?
Right.
How you ask to come to my house first and not even ask me on a proper date? Like that's just rude.
Right.
Like you want to come to my sanctuary where I come here in peace, and you want to come up in here and ruin all my peace? Like no, sir. I'm wow.
I'm with that.
I'm
That's
not
it
even
right
talking
there.
about pay.
You gotta
because that
pay
was
like
wrong
that.
verbiage. That was wrong.
If you want your money, get your money. Don't let them tell you
Right.
get your money.
No, man. They talking about
when
the
I'm
transaction.
speaking, I'm
It is a
speaking from
transaction.
personally. Like, I'm
We
just
did we
talking
just
about
swap
stuff.
something?
Yeah.
Okay, then you get your money.
See, the little spirits, she do it too.
Yeah,
No,
she
I
did.
No,
don't.
she don't.
No, I
I
do.
see what it's giving.
No, I don't actually.
It's giving,
It's giving paid and not with a wet ass. Okay, paid and laid. Okay, on period.
See.
why lady?
Go back on your word every
Right.
time.
Okay,
Alright. Nah, but no, I'm not that
what you're saying.
I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, babe. Damn. You
You
ain't
gonna
got
tell me all the
nothing.
time. You gonna tell me.
Girl, come on, Felicia.
Okay, so
Can they be like this, y'all?
I mean, so why the women why the women can't pay?
And if a dude come to us
That
and
dude
say
take
what you
care of
do,
me. You know, you
Yes,
guys,
I mean, sometimes, yes.
But if a dude come and say
If my man
the
pays
same
the
thing,
bill,
you
like,
kids.
he was like, babe, can I just
No,
come
you know,
real
there's some
quick?
women out here be paying for that. Like,
yeah.
literally taking care of
But
them.
if a dude say everything you just
It's
said
both.
and say he gotta
It's
get
right.
something out of it first, you will instantly be like,
No,
oh,
I
you
don't
a
want
bum.
no man that don't want no woman that don't got no bag.
So
I don't
that
want
means
no man
it's
that
the
don't
same
want
for
no
him. So
woman
if he
that don't
wants some
got no
money,
bag.
he come here to drop them draws.
I want you to want me,
I
desire me to get this money just as much as I desire you to get that
Yeah,
money.
but
We
I
gotta
desire
motivate
it.
each other
I
to get
definitely
this
desire
money.
that, but I definitely desire us to have a chance to talk about something else except the money. I'll be like, yeah, we're gonna get the money for show cigar, but you is on. She
Right.
like, nigga, don't come here without no money.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, well, you gotta be like that. If you're not,
If we
you're
about
gonna
to
be.
have
She keep going back
We
and
need
forth
to, we're
with
gonna
it.
be
Yes.
sitting down at my
Broke
granny house.
boys don't deserve no. I know
That's right.
What
That's
that's
on
called?
period.
What's the definition for that?
Y'all.
Funny.
City girls.
Women who
Gold digger.
no, it's women who respect themselves, have dignity.
Y'all
You
funny.
might as well got be a whole porn star then.
Come on,
Why?
Suki.
Oh, a porn star? Just because I'm not selling sex, I'm selling my time, baby.
You sell their time too.
You can't even sell.
Y'all hilarious.
It's like working for it.
Yeah, you have.
They never said you couldn't sell time.
Right.
Hey.
Right.
But
You nowhere.
but that is
I'm gonna
double
use
check.
that. I'm selling
Right.
my time.
They do
I
sell
was
time.
at-
That's what not
I was in
about it.
prostitution. I was selling my time. We was
I was
in
just
a
saying
I gave him
I was
5
gonna give you
minutes,
the ass
and I told him this $40 for my 5 minutes.
Okay. He said he wanted another 5 minutes. I said, okay.
I didn't sell
Run
nothing.
me
I
that
sold my
money.
time. What we did in that time, you know,
It don't matter.
it don't matter. That's not why we here.
Exactly.
I can use my time how I want to use my time.
Right.
Your Honor, if you focus on my time, just worry about yourself.
Your Honor, at this point, you wasting my time too.
Like the gross sisters, hands up, cash out.
Without a break, but you can't.
How you gonna lock me up for wasting my time, Your Honor?
Right.
Wasting my time
No,
again.
for real.
Let me waste my time, please.
But it's like we ain't gonna be able to have fun if you don't got no funds. Because for real, like
Now
if
that's
you don't got no
That's right.
funds,
romance
what we
without
gonna do?
finance,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
But don't make it though.
it's
No,
a,
we
it's
got to
a,
make it
it's a
about
factor. We all know that it's a factor of a
Next time I'm married, I'm
healthy
married for money.
relationship to operate is having good
I feel
Ain't no
like-
prenup.
I feel like at the end
Doing
of
this
the
half,
day,
baby.
Let's get past that.
I want my
I
half, your
believe,
half.
yeah, no, I believe in
I
how
want
the,
else half.
I believe in how the royals do.
Amen.
You marry for money, and you gonna love him later. But we finna keep this money within this family.
DNA growth.
So this is
So
who
she
you gonna-
ain't wrong.
Yeah.
So this is who
Forget
you gonna
the money.
No, that's different.
That's not different because
That's
what
different.
happens if something when she
trying
get
to
a baby or
married.
something?
She said she ain't looking for no relationship.
Right.
You ain't supposed to be looking for the relationship yet. You looking for the money, and that's what my girl is doing. Y'all bashing her for wanting the money.
No, we ain't.
Yeah.
It's how she said it. It's
Well, I
okay to
said
want
the
somebody-
truth. Shit, I'm tired. I'm fighting for the girls that's silent because they want to say it. So I just went ahead and
Well,
said
at that point, then you stop settling for anything less.
it.
I mean, if you
Right,
see
right.
that
You
he's
gotta pick
struggling,
better men.
and you know that,
Pick better
he
men, not prostitution.
not gonna be able to support me or finance me or everything like that, then, and you like, okay, but I do want to have sex with him because, you know, like it's this sex good. Then that's on you.
I believe in that.
So, and then don't
The
come,
broke
don't come to
ones
this.
do be having the best dick.
That's all they gotta offer.
That's your problem right there.
No,
You
They-
want to ask a broke nigga for money. That's
Right.
your problem. You
Yeah,
want-
no,
but
for
wait.
real. They
No,
got
no,
You
nothing to
want to
offer.
make better.
I
You
told you I
tell
took a fight one time. I said I took an L. It was
Like,
not
Lord,
even a change
Just
because
be
nothing
there
was
like,
good.
Lord, it's so good.
But a little bit of something
you know,
else.
he ain't
Nothing
got
else.
Something else.
I don't even know.
That
That's
ain't worth
right.
shit. You can keep it and pack it up. I don't want no sex.
Because eventually they're going to make you mad and you got
Just
that.
broke.
Right, no, but not like
My
that,
spirit
bro.
be broke.
I feel,
You just
but
a
what's the
little
brokest thing y'all ever seen? I mean, I haven't. I mean, because what's broke? Because what's the
Oh,
broke?
I know.
Broke means you can't pay for
You
your
not
5
even
meals at the same
surviving
time.
on your own.
Bro, yeah.
Don't try to pair up with me.
Yeah.
Yo,
We got a pair.
Right,
No,
now,
I
not
said
that
it,
broke.
I'm on
I ain't
the
going with that
motherfucking
broke.
level.
Okay,
Wavelength.
broke to me.
Don't try to do that.
My definition of
Trying to
broke.
mooch. It's just
My definition of broke is say I get ill or something happened, I lose my job. We've been together for a while, whatever. I lose my job. Can you support your household as well as mine while I'm in this transition? Just like I can support my household and yours if you go in this transition.
No.
Right.
You said
Make
no.
no kind of decision unless we in the house.
That's just like having somebody that you dated in a community like you with them if they need it. Yeah, but it, on a normal basis they shouldn't need it. But if they need it, yeah.
Yeah, if they need it, I will
to
help.
do it.
I mean, I would.
Janae, he's not in that position.
Hey, what are we doing here? You just finna go press my ATM and just get money.
She messed up. See?
Some paydays.
That's an issue. So now it's time for you.
Janae, he need to start trading.
No.
Janae, he need to start trading.
That's no. See?
I'm waiting to get on my
That's
Bitcoin.
what-
Get on this crypto. So I can show you how to get some quick money real quick. Cause baby,
Right.
no, baby, I can't support you. I gotta pay my bills. How am I pay your bills sooner? I can help you make a
That's
little
why
bit
you
on the
learn how
money.
to do.
I'm just gonna go out there and go get some more money, baby.
Outside
Cause
of
a
me
winner
doing-
always win.
Outside of me
Okay,
working
so-
and stuff,
You ain't gonna never
I don't
fail.
care.
You
I
always
bought
think about
braids,
winning.
retwisted somebody hair, baking somebody.
Gotta
It's
have-
always
I
a
do
way.
something.
It's too many ways to get some money. I'm not saying you gotta be a baller,
Yeah.
shot caller out there with
Yes,
the
you do.
Migos and the
What
Way.
about you? Yes, I do. Yes, you do.
Right. I mean, well, I am. I'm a boss, so I call. I'm talking about the average day person.
Yeah. People with just
So
average
I just
dreams.
feel like, you know what I'm saying. With me, I'm thinking trillions. So I can't even sit still. So how we gonna be if you ain't thinking trillions? Then
Yeah, I don't like nobody
What
doing
we
hair
going?
I'm
as hard as
thinking
you
tree,
or
but I
harder
ain't
than
looking
you.
for your
I
ass to
can't
have
do
them
that.
because I ain't finna hound you about them. I'm getting them regardless.
but I
As
feel
long
like
as
a
I see you
relationship
trying
flows
for
much
yourself, I'm
better
gonna help
when
you.
you
need to
both
know
have
that
your
you're
own income.
and several.
Yes, several, and then
Together.
it's you can really find love
That
in
girl
building
said that broke
success.
shit
You
get
really
old.
can.
For real.
You can find love in building success. Like you can.
Y'all are funny. That girl
That's
said,
right, 'cause
"Recipe."
majority of people problems come from when they are broke
You said
and when they're
what?
struggling and something like that. Like a lot of relationship stuff come from when they like
done
struggling. Yeah, because it plays a
I
major
can do
factor.
bad all by myself for real
I'm
though.
done
Right.
with
I can
mental
do
health
that.
issues.
All by
Struggles.
myself.
I'm not. I outlived that phase.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
baby,
not-
let's go take a trip. You know, when we're
I-
stressed
no,
out.
no
That
struggle.
situation is kind of iffy because, like,
Not thinking
what if you
minute,
been supporting, helping to support them when you need to, but I ain't trying to be broke with you, so you gonna have to do something fast.
Yeah, I'm saying somebody
That's
that's
some, there's some
appreciative.
red flags up front now. You know if you get into something, somebody
Yeah.
look like they already need help now.
Yeah, then that's on you.
But you should be able to tell somebody who you should be able to know what you're dealing with.
Yeah, that's why you get to know people. That's why you have sex until you know.
I feel like when you start having sex with people that mess up the
Emotional,
yeah,
yeah.
and you can't really get
But
to
you
know people
operating from a
for
different
everybody.
For one person.
perspective.
For everybody.
No.
Both
no.
people are operating different. Everybody's operating different because once you have sex, you still operate different. After you get that nut, especially if you ain't want them then, you damn sure don't want them now.
Now because now you
Now,
grow,
if
you grow
you-
style like you know how many times we didn't watch porn or whatever with somebody you know we got our nut and we be like yeah I'm so filthy turn this shit off.
And the person you can be with be in love when you finish.
Yeah, when you
now.
no, because I'm not gonna say because listen, my sex is like toxic. It's toxic because we could be cool and you'll be like yeah we friends da da da, and then I get you to the bedroom and we fuck because I'm not gonna say we making love no we fuck and
What's
now
the difference?
oh that's what now they feel so totally different type of way. Now you're in a
Yeah.
relationship and I'm like oh no we just
I
fuck.
can't remember.
Exactly.
I'll be crying.
We just- No, that's not what this was given. That's
Yeah,
what
I'm not when it was given to him when you was giving
I
it.
have to be.
I
That's
don't want
what
to
I'm
give it.
doing.
You don't love me. Don't, if you don't love me, you can't get it.
No, because mine just don't know.
Well, then you gonna have a lot of
You
niggas
gonna
lying to
be
you.
in. Yeah.
I had one dude that we linked up and he lived Wayland, not gonna say, but he lived Wayland whatever, and we linked up that one time before he flew back out. When I tell you we fucked down that hotel room, I had him in the shower, on the counter, on the toilet, on the beds, on the balcony, like fuck. And then after that, you know, he walked back over to his hotel.
I'm a porn star.
He walked back over to his hotel.
Somebody go look him up.
And he hit me up, was like, damn, that was good. Like, when can I see you again? I was like, no, that's not that. And then he texted me, and I sometimes I text him back and everything like that. And then, like, he was like, oh, I'm flying to Atlanta. I was like, why? He was like, oh, I'm coming with my friends, but he's talking about, well, fuck them. They can go out. I want to come. I said, well, you know it's just going to be sex.
But why?
Oh, da-da-da-da.
You born in Atlanta.
But
Huh?
You
why?
born in Atlanta.
I'm from Miami.
Wait a minute. Okay. I had tried it with the first one, but you really
talk about it though.
Well,
What is Miami? Like I'm very blunt and straightforward. If it's not gonna be that, if I don't see it, if I don't see that with you and I only see sex in you, that is what I'm going to continue to see.
Yeah, cause you know when you.
Like if you get in your feelings, that's your problem.
You a Gemini?
You signed up. I'm Aries.
I'm an Aries.
That's why.
You signed up for this.
What?
You signed up for this.
Y'all
Yes.
know,
First, baby.
y'all know them Aries
real? March
sometime
28th.
anyway. Them Aries sometime anyway.
What you mean
Aquarius.
sometimes?
What?
Oh, sometime.
No, that is not true.
sometime.
Y'all be sometime with us. Y'all be mad.
Listen.
What's your sign?
I'm a Virgo.
That's right.
Hey.
That was the person I got that restraint on.
Aquarius. Aquarius is the only sign that matters. Okay.
What are you?
What?
No,
Aquarius
temperamental.
Well, that was my
Very-
ex-husband was an Aquarius.
Very temperamental. Crazy.
Y'all the only one out of me. Y'all been the crazy ones the whole conversation.
You trying to save your crazy for later. That's why
I
I'm
have
thinking.
no crazy.
I think you trying to sit back and shake it all in. Right. See what's crazy.
Right. But no,
I'm crazy.
I don't know. I feel like if you ready for that ride and you just want sex, that's what you just gonna get. And if you want more, I'm just gonna get sex. Like it goes like that.
I
bro.
was
It's-
told
think
by
y'all-
a wise woman that every woman, you know, is able to agree at first, but then they always feel like once they've been touched, you know, I'm yours. And then
Oh, yeah, I ain't never said
we
that.
should.
But I agree with you. The average, because we deal with emotions different. Men, they can have sex with 30 different women. They don't have the feelings that they want.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I have
Zero.
zero
Already
and so that's why
zero.
that's
Zero.
zero play on your mental. Is that, you know, he
After a
touched me
while,
like this, you know what I'm
Is that why
saying?
you don't just do
Yeah.
that?
It's gonna be giving emotional. Like after a while, like I don't even play like that.
So does body count matter to y'all?
Nope.
Not in today's time.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What matters is do you have this STD? That's
Yeah,
like,
that
show me
you-
that. And if that's it, that on that, then alright.
Body count don't
I'm not gonna
matter.
do all that.
Like I don't want to know.
Damn.
And
It
like how
don't
people
matter.
always
It's
what
like,
I'ma
don't
do
be
about
careless.
it?
Right.
And
What the
then
fuck am I gonna do
men
about it?
always be like, oh, like a woman was loose. I just don't feel like a woman can be loose. I just feel like you can't like
Hold on,
loosen
you
up
ain't
a
never-
vagina
You
like
ain't never
that.
seen Sarah on porn.
But not y'all. When I say loose, I'm talking about like you go in there, you don't
Shit
feel
going
nothing.
in
I
there.
just don't feel. I just
It
don't
just
feel like
look
a
like
vagina is like
you
that.
gonna fall in and die
It
You
sometimes.
can't get that way.
I don't feel like that.
I have had my hand in. I'm sorry.
You have had what?
No, I'm sorry.
If you tried to touch me, I had my hand in.
This was some years ago. I mean,
I had my hand.
It was one night up in the club for real.
And you had your hand in it?
Yes, I did.
It was one night. I
I
swear.
fingers. I just want to see. I mean, I put in this motherfucker. And I told her, I was like, God damn, girl.
No, I don't know.
Can't go
It
home.
just might be something wrong.
Yeah.
Might be
You
something
should
wrong.
go track.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
she getting sick
Something
stuff
right.
at
She
one
having a
time.
lot of
Right.
experiences.
There's something wrong. She
Something
wilding
wrong.
all
She
outside.
just
She
Kegels
gotta
or something.
Yeah, she need to put some eggs in
Tell me
there.
something.
go.
What?
I wish they had a tag.
They got surgery for that now.
No.
Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you gotta have surgery, that's just way.
Where's
She
Boy,
been
you
getting
got
beat down.
If you have kids, if you have kids, your vagina go this big, but it contracts back. Your vagina
Yeah.
should not be
I
like
heard
that.
you had a new
Yeah.
pussy.
Well, sometimes.
What?
I had get stitches. I did.
Now
get
that's
new
sad.
stitches.
You gotta
gotta-
get
you
a
gotta-
new pussy.
No,
You can't use the pussy you
no,
can't
it
use.
replenishes. It wipes clean.
Y'all
It wipes
bitches gotta do
clean.
better.
It wipes clean. You
A
get a
new
whole
pussy?
new pussy.
Cause I had
Yeah.
when my
No,
son came
no.
out.
So when they get surgery, they
slow
consider
I
a
had to
virgin.
have a-
When they get a new one.
No, because the cherry still
Man.
pop already.
There ain't no
Oh, yeah.
version. That inside has already been dug
No,
out.
I'm
It's
saying.
already been. It just got pushed close back together. That's all. The inside.
I don't know.
is
I feel
already
like
what
every
it
time
is.
I cut somebody off and I don't talk to
Spirit
nobody
still
no
in
more,
there.
I'm a virgin again anyway.
Huh?
I'm a virgin again anyway.
When?
Whenever I cut somebody off, I ain't
It didn't count.
I hate
Yeah,
Would
you-
y'all date
you
a virgin?
Virgo
Would
for
y'all
real,
date a
though.
virgin?
Yes.
You a Virgo.
As long as he had money.
Not no more.
Yeah.
You really dated all?
Oh,
Date a
wait,
virgin?
wait. Not a
Could y'all date a virgin?
Okay, the reason I say no is because they're
Yeah.
gonna love me more than I love them.
Why?
I'm not an affectionate
This may be
person right
kinda-
off hand.
And I'm not affectionate at all.
Yeah, I'm the same.
It comes and goes, so you gotta
That's
catch
what's
it when you catch it.
So that's
Right.
what's going on.
Huh?
That's what's going on.
What?
I can be, but
No, like
it
affect,
takes a lot
like
for
you
me.
you gotta
I don't
catch
like
it when
nobody
I
play
give
with
it.
me.
when I give it, it's gonna be you gonna see it, you gonna receive it, you gonna be like, damn, okay, like, all right, so maybe I do love him, like, and then when you don't see, you gonna be like, damn, I hate him, like he always going, he always is.
I think you're the toxic one.
I'm not.
I know.
I think you
I think he said that earlier.
I said my sex is toxic.
Oh, okay.
Before
No,
I
that's
even
toxic.
do that with somebody, I'd be like, no, I'm not experienced, and then I trick their ass, and then they just be like,
Wait, what?
I'll be like, you know, I'm not that experienced. That's a lie. So.
I'm crying.
I be serious though, cause I say that because I don't have a lot of bodies, but that don't mean you're not experienced. But I still just say that, and then they just be like,
So I'm tricked that.
you learned that overnight. I gotta go now. I gotta go.
Nick, oh my
Yeah,
god.
he alone.
I just don't.
I ain't seen nothing.
But what if this is actually a really, really good person? This person is just a virgin.
There are really, really good persons. I mean, people, but
I
it's,
would date a virgin.
I said I would,
Yeah,
but they'll just love me.
You
more
said
than I
what?
love them.
But it's just they gonna
Wait.
be emotionally unstable right
Yeah.
now. That's how
That's
it
not
is.
They'll be
true.
fucked up
They're
in
gonna
the
be
head.
new
That's
emotions.
not true.
What? I ain't gonna say that's true because
It's
when
not.
I lost my virginity, that was just like, oh my.
It's not
you
true
need to
at
try that
all.
again.
Right. I would definitely date a virgin because he won't be pressuring me. It'll be experience he's learning and I'm teaching. So he'll be receiving.
You're molding him for
So
you.
now you're in control.
Yes.
You like the control.
Yes.
She can control the money.
Okay, so
Not
since
she,
she's
not
so,
in a bad way.
prostitution.
since she's
I
so
like to
controlling, why
I
you
don't
not
like to
gonna
be
eat the dude's
self-controlled.
ass again? You so
Wait.
controlling. So controlling. She making all the demands. She been making all the demands.
That's because she is in control.
We went back to that though. It was-
No,
That's because she in control. So she ain't got to make she in
she
control.
making all the demands.
Yeah, so she go demand he turn his butt back around. She
I
ain't
was
getting
saying,
there.
hey, I've never seen you in a fetal position. And I don't want to stop. But if this is what you like, I don't know, baby. We gonna have to
They
make
just gonna cut them off.
it just depends on the
Give him a
relationship. Like, this is my
You said
husband.
give
Like,
him a
he
rose?
tricked me. He told me he started and like we just married. And all of a sudden, you like, put your ass in.
I'm like this.
Crazy as hell.
Oh my God, I didn't like it. No, this is something new.
It's gonna be open. It's gonna be
I'm like,
open.
well, how you put that in my bed? You ain't think about the
gotta
right
close the bag.
Yeah, you gotta make my bed. You be putting that in your face on the job. Because don't surprise me with that ass in my face. And then I'm just sitting here like, whoa, wow, okay, hey, wait.
Boy, if you don't turn that.
Yeah, right. But I'm not making demands. They're simply requests.
Then they go out there and find a woman that's gonna eat their ass.
Okay, I got questions about
So now are you gonna bring your good
I ain't
girlfriend there and eat ass and be like, hey,
Would you
you
pick
know,
him?
you handle this portion of the sex. Like what are you gonna say that?
Hey, that's all I mean.
Why?
Hey, that's what you need. Hey,
Wait, dudes don't. A lot of dudes don't even believe in shaving down there. Who want to get a grip
Like,
their
when
ass?
they open up your hair with
Black
booty,
and white.
Some guys don't even grow hair and they it might be on their booty but not.
we don't know
on
that.
their-
Still, I don't want to
'Cause
look
we
at
ain't
your
that
ass and it's hairy. I don't want to eat
So
no.
what if he smooth? Cause you know some guys don't grow body hair.
Okay, I'm still not
Some
doing it.
people get waxes.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of guys. I wax a lot of guys.
Well,
It's fun.
I bet it is.
I bet it is.
No,
False. He said
I was like, yeah, and so
false.
after tonight, since I cleanly shaved that, come see me tonight.
No.
I know it's clean shaved.
No, it's fun because when a guy get waxed, he instantly get on hard.
Oh, you nasty.
He instantly gets on hard, and it's
So
just,
you
it's
just-
just, it be
it's
so
just-
funny. It be
Like, oh
No, you
no,
I'd
no.
be like,
a guy instantly get on hard, and it's because
'Cause I'll be
of the
playing around
area
that
of the
booty.
waxing.
I'll be in that thing like this. He be laying down, I'll be like this.
no. Go ahead, do your thing.
No, I am the
Yeah,
most
thank you.
professional person when it comes to this area because I do it on both men, females, and everything like that.
yeah.
So
But
He always had his
It be
hands in
so
my face,
funny.
doing my facial.
so they be like when your face kind of get like when you sucking the dick and you looking at balls, right? And your face kind of
She
get
said
back,
right,
they
like we don't
that
agree.
shit.
what? What position we in? Like you sucking the dick and you looking at ball?
Sometimes like
Like what? Hold on.
it's almost like they be like, damn, my bad. Cause they know ass like hallway.
But no. Okay, she stroking him and she eating his balls and her tongue just slides down there.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to make it make sense.
Them things loose. You need to pick them up and move them to
I
the
would
side.
a female.
You would eat a female booty?
I have.
Well, because most men be having, little stains. You know what I'm saying? I be saying all that.
I think if he put on his pants and he got a stain in his drawers, you don't need to be sleeping with him at all. It shouldn't even cause honestly, because that's the first thing I look at when a guy take off, when a guy or girl take off their underwear. I'm like,
And
I'm making known I'm looking.
But the same thing should be for a woman, because the dude told me he stopped messing with this girl because she smelled like fish.
You know what they say? The earwax.
Yeah, earwax. And I asked him about that. He said, "Yeah, that's back in the day." I said, "What?"
You don't know about earwax. We had a guest on the show and he was like, his father told him that, if you put some earwax on your hand and then finger a girl, if she starts to burn, she has an STD. She has an STD. I have never heard this. Where are you from?
Heard it.
I was born in Mississippi, but
See, that's some Mississippi.
You be
stuff.
trying it?
He was in Atlanta.
Oh, I ain't never heard that.
So who was?
Fire.
So who? I just want to know what was going on in the first person head that decided.
Or was doctors in the lab just sitting
who
on the
tried it and it burned?
Right.
He said he tried it and the girl.
No, it just burned her.
Well, no, but
Maybe that's what happened one day. Somebody was really being nasty, digging their ears or some shit.
and didn't really notice, and then they did, and they was
And
like,
it was like, "Ooh, mom, this what happened," and they noticed
But
that
wait,
it was
why you
wax on
digging
their
in your
hand.
ear and doing
That's what I'm saying,
Wait,
being
like why you?
you got something just like, I don't know, maybe y'all was outside.
Right.
I
Having
think
sex
somebody
with
got
blood.
your ear or some shit. What you for? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Nigga digging his ear.
Hygiene
What?
is so
But
important
my thing is,
before
what
and
female
after
You
sex.
said what?
Man,
I
touch
said
them there
hygiene
after
is
they
just
bend
so
in their ears.
Hygiene is just so
You're
important.
not gonna want them
Like,
to wash
Wash
their
your
hands.
hands. Yeah.
Before and after sex. Like when you have sex, you need to be taking a shower. When you not having sex, you need to pee and take a shower. Like it's that simple.
You just need to wash
Yeah, and if you don't have
and
proper
take care of
hygiene,
yourself.
should you really be having sex? You know,
should not.
like if you can't smell fresh every day, that's already a task.
Right.
So you can't complete that task.
You don't need
Should
to
you
add to
that's gonna mess the task up some more.
Alright, you gotta
it.
keep
You
it
finna smell worse. No.
Right, yeah.
Right.
I just, thought that was a pride.
Yeah, nasty, nasty and freaky don't mix, and ugly and freaky don't mix either.
Right.
Cause I hate
Thank
seeing
you.
ugly
And
folks
that-
talking
and
about sex.
According to some men, as long as you turn the lights off, it don't matter.
No.
It don't matter.
I ain't gonna lie, my last
That's
ex,
a
she
man.
was ugly.
Women don't
She
think
was-
like that.
She was
And she
ugly.
Nah,
played
it's some
me.
women
That's
that
what
do.
I can't fucking.
No.
I got played by the ugliest motherfucker that is, and she's currently locked up with that TPO.
That's why you don't let ugly people.
And I didn't do that. I was
You
like,
don't sleep with ugly
don't
people?
say goddamn
Ugly
thing.
people need love too. I guess.
So what about,
That's crazy.
have y'all ever was with somebody and you thought about somebody like, yeah, that could be my next ex right there?
Next eggs. Wow.
Like,
you ain't
damn.
So I
You already
said,
agreed
Like,
to
it
this.
working
You
for right
yourself
now,
to
but
not
I
be
don't know
shit.
if it's gonna work for long.
Yeah, like,
you
damn.
prepared to not be shit. Just leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, he just always.
About your next ex. You ain't finna waste my time.
Yeah, like-
Sick.
Who gonna
I
call me
already
your
know.
next ex?
Yeah, like-
we
I'm
could
gonna
just
wake up and
stay
decide I'm
friends.
finna waste their time.
We could just
Yeah, I'm
stay
funny.
labelless and just kick it and
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
whatever.
That-
It'll
that-
last
I've done it
longer.
before.
Like,
Really?
why I gotta
Yeah.
be
So
labeled
they
so
were your
fast?
ex?
And they was actually my next ex.
Cause you
Cause
said
you already was ready for it.
I never did that, but I done looked at somebody and was like, yo,
They-
you ain't
they'll
gonna
never
continue to go nowhere.
Oh yeah, of
I
course.
have looked
But
at
ain't
somebody and been
nobody
like,
said
I don't know if I
I
could take
said
her to
it.
dinner
Most of the time-
like with people out on the outing because certain little things that they do make
Ratchet
me
is
feel like
Right. Most of the time when I feel like that,
I didn't never think that hey, it wouldn't work.
most of the time when I feel like that, I'm just like, I'm good. Like, because I don't even want to waste my time. Like, You gonna
Yeah,
already,
like,
yeah,
just
like,
stop talking to
well,
your
yeah,
phone.
it's
Like,
just gonna be an
please.
L.
Y'all be
those
ghosting
are-
people?
Yes, I'm a ghost.
It's gonna be like, I don't
I'ma
make
warn
you know
you,
that
don't
I don't
talk
like
to me,
you like
don't
that.
look at
Like,
me,
we
don't
be
say
cool,
shit.
It
or
depends.
like,
Yeah, like,
it
I'm a
ain't
ghost
that deep
though.
for me to just make you.
It depends.
I'm not gonna let you
How you
feel
know?
comfortable.
How do you let people know that you like them? What y'all be doing?
I tell you, I like
I'll
you.
tell you.
Oh, you
I
gonna
ain't
you
gonna
go.
say
You
all
gonna
the
know.
time.
I ain't gonna tell. I'm not
I
gonna
ain't
never
gonna say
tell.
all. Like, you
I
don't
ain't
say
gonna
that.
right up,
Why?
man. Like I just started.
I'm not telling you
I
nothing.
don't never.
I ain't gonna
Hey,
tell
nigga,
you right
hey,
up.
Ashley.
I don't tell.
Like, wait, are you talking about like
I
that
don't never
cute?
tell
You
Like,
like, no,
hey,
like
I
you
like
actually
you.
like you been talking to this
No.
person. You probably got that
Yeah, I
number.
ain't
You
gonna
started
just,
talking to
hey,
this
I like
person,
you, 'cause
and you
somebody
like, I actually
like
like
you
this
weird.
person. Like a conversation.
Where you
I
wanna
mean,
go eat at?
I would give them
I
confidence
ain't
to
asking
let
that
them
either.
know.
I
Like,
start asking
you can't
questions,
always
trying
be
to
so
find out
cold.
No,
about
I
after you
want you to
already
tell
know
me,
this
like,
person, like.
I want
after
to
you
hear a
already
little
know
bit of
them.
things like, okay, I'm attracted to you. I'm feeling your vibe. Like,
Crazy.
I ain't say I ain't saying nothing.
Real
I'm attracted to
natural,
you.
like.
No, I'm saying that's what I
Now
want
I'm
him to
gonna
say
think
to
you
me.
weird.
Yeah,
That's weird as
That's
fuck.
why let's start
Yeah,
doing like
I'm
I
not
have been all the
affectionate.
time telling me they like
So
my
I run
vibe,
away.
my energy.
And
Okay,
those
but
men
naturally,
come off
but-
creepy to me, and I be
but
like,
they-
oh no.
Really?
Forcing
I
it,
like that. Like, tell me you like me.
Eventually.
Just start
You
doing
gonna feel
stuff.
the vibe,
If you start inviting me out, we start hanging out a lot. Then I know that you like me.
Yeah, that's
And if I can feel it, but I was shoot, I'll probably like you.
For me, it's like if I keep conversation with
I'm
you.
going hard a lot of shit.
Yeah,
Give
true.
me some of
If-
the corniest shit, like, yeah.
Yeah, no, if I keep conversation with you,
Notifications
I
blown
Listen,
up.
For real, man.
You said
I
what?
block people like that. Don't be going down the line. Just tell me or something.
No,
or
I-
just say hey.
Yeah.
Or something.
I know, yeah, no.
Don't
Say
come
you
liking no
what?
picture of me from 2008.
Oh,
I'm
no,
still
not
the
like
same.
that. I'm talking current.
I
That's
know
creepy.
what
That's
that-
weird as
that's-
fuck to me too.
No, this is what I don't like for people. But this is
Go
what
back
all the
to
dudes
it.
do. That like, to me, I noticed that like if I ain't noticed them after the first 3 hearts, they'll go. She love her kids. Let me go like her kids' pictures. Like, okay, I'm finna block you because now you playing. Cause why you ain't like my kids' pictures at first to show me you was, stepdaddy
Kid
short.
friend.
Oh my god.
Big, I'm
I know,
crying.
they don't excite me if you go like some bitches. Like I've seen somebody try to get my attention and like all
Yeah.
You
my
just
photos.
like your
Yeah.
bitches because that's what it's from.
And
But
guess what?
I
You
guess
are
if
weird.
you
You consider
Need to
weird
apply
to me.
pressure.
You
Not them.
too weird for me now.
Yeah, the pictures know that you need to tell me by actions, like not on Instagram actions.
Right.
Like,
If I keep conversation with you, like if we text and I hit you up first sometimes, then I'm interested in you.
Right.
Not gonna take you on a date and it's more than one date, then I'm interested in you. Like that's what it is. If it's the first date and like I told you, I go and do some extravagant shit for the first date.
Yeah, because it's just your romantic
Yeah,
side. Like,
but then in the morning, like you thought we had a good night. I was like already texting somebody like, hey, let's chill at the crib tonight after I finish eating dinner with my sister.
I was just a
Yeah,
player.
chill.
I was
And, like-
I want to go on a date.
Like,
I want to do some extravagant stuff.
Can I be the third wheel?
No.
Like, I already told
All
y'all.
the money is here. You
What?
can't need soliciting money to you.
wait,
See,
We gonna see.
what's for?
Fourth wheel.
I can be the spare tire just in case y'all.
Look at no, don't be sure. Y'all wear worry about all the time. I say all the time.
Wait a minute.
I hardly ever drink, so I always go. Listen, I'm good.
Not everybody's trying to go with
Let me
us.
ask you. Let's get like a what they call them things, a RV. This is all go.
No,
RV.
no.
Not to live in.
I need y'all to
Party
ask
bus.
me.
A
You
party
are
bus?
asking.
That's what it is.
Oh, she have to ask me.
I
This is
ain't
my
gonna say
date.
that now because I be having. I'm
See, you heard her. She said, "This is our
This
day."
is this is my date, so you have to ask me if you can join.
No, but for real.
Well, I'm already there. So
Nah.
I'm already in the car.
This is not what's
Y'all
gonna
really
happen.
want to drink and drive?
No, for real. Like
I don't even drink.
I would do. I told you I would do like some extravagant shit, like do a sipping paint in the house or something like
yeah.
that.
Love
And then I'd be
that.
like, I ain't into this.
Yeah, because that's what you gotta do to see how if you
To
how
see
you
how,
like. Like you
yeah.
can't just. Oh well, I'm this type of romantic person, but I'm gonna just do this.
I'm gonna do the average, like a dinner.
No,
and a
I'm gonna do what I
movie.
normally do,
Oh,
but
I
I'm
know.
gonna see if I like you or not. Cause what I do is what I do.
Hold on real quick, y'all. We finna go on and play Nick's song. So Nick, if you wanna introduce your song, we finna go ahead and play that real quick.
Alright, this is my new single called The Come Up, and it's on all platforms. Just dropped it in 2021. Let's go.
Let's get it. So you talking your stuff on this song.
I
Tell us
really
about
was.
what you was thinking about when you was making this.
So when I first heard it, it's like everybody around me just like so musically inclined. Not always like, look at me, ain't nobody gonna want to listen. Because I'm not popular. Like, I wasn't popular or nothing growing up. I ain't play no sports and that. Clearly, you can tell I ain't play no sport. But, you know, I just felt like I always been, because I used to have really bad seizures. Like, I had epilepsy growing up. And so I was always treated differently from everybody. So it's just like, I got tired of people telling me I'm quiet. It's not that I was quiet. It's just like, when you having personal things going on, you don't want to just be in nobody's face. And I'm a people person until I'm not a people person. Like, I'm very introverted at first. And so this song, like, what I was trying to say was like, I'm out here just like y'all. But I might be better than some of y'all, you know? That's all it was.
Okay.
Just a little statement.
Okay.
Like, don't underestimate me.
Right.
Because you never know.
Okay. Now, you know we finna get into this freestyle. So, we finna go ahead and put that on real quick.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
You need a little shot or something?
No shot.
You doing it too. So, I hope you're ready. Yeah. All artists need to be hopping on this track. So,
First of all, what is the track? What is the track? When
you
tryna
will
get
hear
the
it. You will
moonchild
hear
back?
it when it. What?
Like, you trying to gain the moonchild back. What is the track?
You gonna hear it when it come on. Okay. So
Y'all can hear me, right?
We can hear you.
Okay.
Like we hear you.
It just sounds like I'm low.
Nah,
and your word is queen.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's get it.
Now, Butta asked me what's my definition of a queen. A queen stand tall at all times, what you mean? And get it by any means necessary. She keep it clean, never big or open dispute, keep it classy.
You know you
Never
must
trust,
be
pay the bills when they do. Don't sleep over no dudes. Never stressing about no hoe, cause thou shall not be if we know we gotta eat. Butta gave me the beat, and you know me, I'm a beast, so I was ready for a feast. And I always keep it pushing, I don't cry with milk. I want a chick who real pretty, skin glisten when they like hit. Butta, you looking real slick, these words will make her melt, I mean wet. Damn, Butta, can't believe it's not Butta. This that water flow, you know I had to make it big drip. When they hit it, they gon' run it back and put it on repeat. Now, back to the script, we don't play with these birds who play in this cheddar. I'm calling it any bitch like I'm winning. Hotter than any nigga, no summer. Please don't play in this weather. Go and pull them sticks out now, cause when I pull out these bars, it's gon' get lethal. And when I hit skin deep like a needle, Butta knew I was gon' rock out to the beat like I'm Beatles, I'm gone.
It's the bottom for me. Turn it up, cause you know I'm finna hop on this thing. Come on. You gonna do some more?
I ain't gonna lie, when I first heard it, I was like, man.
She already did it. She already killed it. And she already said Butta like 5 times.
Don't do that. Anybody else trying to have one track? Janae, you look like you got something. Let's go.
All right.
Go ahead.
Something. I need the beat to be going.
Y'all remember when the Legacy started rapping?
Oh,
With you
yeah,
and that was so
she
funny. We
was.
was not expecting
We
that.
wasn't expecting that at all.
Come on, give us something.
All right. What's the word?
Receive.
Receive. Give me a beat.
Oh, she said, give me.
Yeah,
That's your word. That's your word. Give me.
Okay, I'm waiting on the beat.
That's your word. Give me.
Yeah.
Same.
Gimme.
Yeah. fucking top. If you ain't talking about a Glock, I ain't got no Glock. I don't really give a fuck. Give me all what you got. I put that money now. I don't wanna play with you. Baby, come and do your thing, baby. Yeah, you know what to do.
Okay.
Give me that.
Yeah, give me that. Give me that.
Funds with buns.
Give me
Buns
that.
with buns.
Give me that name.
Buns with buns.
Give me that.
Buns. Give me that. Give me that.
Babe, you gonna give me that name?
Give your ass a job.
Give me that.
My girl said she wants all the money. So if you ain't got no money, then
Get back, bummy.
yeah, cause I'm done. Where's your money? How you gon' come over here acting all funny?
Oh,
Hey.
period.
Y'all should have been on the remix of shit.
I'm weak. Alright, y'all, we are done. It's the end of this episode. I'm weak. This is the end of this episode, y'all, of the Culture Ticket, and we are out of here. Tell everyone where they can follow y'all at. Starting with me.
Oh, you guys can follow me on IG at pretty__Nick, and it's NEQ. Thank you.
You can follow me at I am KD the Moonchild at Instagram, Twitter, anything. Don't be bitter.
She got all the money you need. Hit her up.
Playing with me, don't,
Hit her up.
don't tweet me, beat me, call me, you can't reach me. I'm not your sponsor, I'm not your mother. Do
She
not-
said she
do
won't.
not
She's
touch
giving
that
the
dial.
money. 1-800 call Moonchild. Pay
Yeah. But I'm gonna give y'all all butter proceeds.
No, you. It's gonna be coming from you though.
Oh.
You ain't gonna get it.
Then how? That's where my proceeds coming from. Oh
Get
yeah.
it
Okay.
Cash up us.
Okay, Oz.
Y'all can follow me on all social platforms at I am Porcelain King.
And our date is coming soon.
What's the land? King.
Miss, give me that name. What's up?
Give me that.
Somebody change your name to give me that. Give me that name.
Give me that in the business.
This must give me that. Okay, on period. Okay, you can follow me at Naycode. Okay.
We're gonna name this episode Give Me That.
Give me that.
Okay. Alright, y'all. We out of here. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm here with Culture Ticket.
The Culture Ticket.
The Culture Ticket.
The Culture Ticket.
Culture Ticket!
With butter, not butter. Period.